Ladies and gents, welcome. We're going to talk about Moulin Rouge today, which, first let me say, this movie, awesome. I love this movie. It's probably one of the best movies ever made, ever. Seriously, trust me on this. Trust me on it. It has two parts. There's two parts to this movie. The beginning, love, music, oh, so much, busy. It's exciting, it's jumpy, you just want to dive into it. And the second part, where you start to realize you don't like where it's going, and you're probably going to cry. I may have cried. I won't tell you if I did or not. I might do it later, actually. The cast, wonderful cast. Yes, Nicole Kidman, she's such a beautiful lady. Her voice is beautiful. She plays Satine, who is a courtesan, who wants to be more than just a courtesan. She wants to branch out, she wants to see the world, she wants to be an actress, she wants to be loved for her skills and not probably for her beautiful booty. Ewan McGregor plays Christian, who's come from London to be a writer. He wants to be a part of the Bohemian Revolution, which is truth, beauty, freedom, love. He wants to write about love more than anything else, but he's never been in love, which is a problem. But the movie is basically him experiencing love as it really should be. He's a wonderful gent. I love his voice. He does a lot of singing in this movie that you wouldn't expect those to come out of his vocal cords. Jim Broadbent plays Harold Zidler, which might be one of my most favorite gentlemen out of any as a fictional character. He's wonderful. It really shows you the underworld of the Moulin Rouge, how it functions. His voice, I mean, he can be really like, he's very silly, but he can also hit some low notes that are like, whoa, yes. Richard Roxburgh plays the Duke, which is, he's the antagonist of the film. You're not supposed to like the Duke very much, but I enjoyed him as a character. He was very well played. Absolutely. The plot is just, it's very easy to follow, but it's tragic in a way that you almost don't want to follow it. You have Christian falling in love with Satine, who needs to put on an act, who needs to pretend she loves the Duke so that she can pursue her dream of becoming an actress. And there's just, the heart-wrenching. You just want to cry through some of this. You feel for him, and you feel for Christian, and like most of the film, I mean a lot of the film could have been avoided. Some of the scarier parts, I guess, if they just had like a really good round of fisticuffs. I'm not kidding, like just Christian, Duke, do it up, yes. But the film would have been much shorter, I suppose. And there wouldn't have been as much as the soundtrack, which drives this movie entirely. Music driven, the entire movie. You have people breaking into song. A lot of the story is told actually through song. The relations of characters, just Nicole Kidman and Ewan McGregor, they do beautifully together, and so does Jim and Richard. I have one of my favorite parts of the film is actually where they do a thing together, and I love it because reasons. Yeah. The soundtrack, there's actually two kind of soundtracks. You have the movie score, which is just it's beautiful. I mean, you see this movie once, and the second time you're singing parts of the movie, because a lot of the soundtrack is actually songs that, I mean, they just took from here and screwed it in there from way back when to some of the stuff that we're so used to and love now. You have then the actual physical soundtrack, which has the original songs not sung by the character, but there's some remixes going on in there, and it's very interesting to have both of them. But to really find the first one, you need to just watch this film over and over and over. Which is sometimes difficult to do because of the ending. The end of this film, you are shown the ending of this film kind of right from the beginning, and even hidden. There's some spots in there that show you what's going to happen, and there's so much going on. This is so well done that it goes to very much the back of your mind the entire time until it's in your face, and then you're like, whoa, well, I wasn't ready for this. When Ewan McGregor cries, there is something about that man crying that pulls tears from my body. Very emotional. This was a beautiful movie. If you have not seen this movie, I highly suggest you shimmy over to Netflix, which I think they have it until the beginning of February. So you should definitely see this film if you haven't. You won't regret it. I don't know if there's anyone who can really hate this movie entirely, and there's got to be a piece in that movie for everyone. So yeah, if you love movies, watch this movie. I love this movie. I love this movie. Don't stop, make it pop, DJ blow speakers up. Okay, no, we're not doing that.